Have you ever wondered where the true limits of the human body lie? Are congenital defects or devastating medical events the end, or are they actually catalysts that trigger remarkable evolution of the will? Today, we'll dive into this hypothesis by analyzing the profiles of individuals with the most unique physiques on the planet. Through an investigative lens, the video will unravel how they break through every stereotypical biological barrier. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share the video, and subscribe to continue this journey with us. Jayza Gary is an American model who lives with the rare condition lamellar ichthyosis, causing her skin to continuously regenerate and peel every 2 weeks. This genetic condition gives her a completely unique appearance, far from traditional beauty standards. Throughout her childhood, she faced countless curious stares from society. However, with immense support from her family, Jayza never hid her differences. She resiliently learned to love herself, turning her medical condition into a distinct part of her identity. Stepping into the harsh fashion industry, the young woman dramatically shattered outdated stereotypes of perfection. By proactively sending authentic portrait photos, Jayza officially signed with a professional modeling agency and quickly rose to prominence. Her career blossomed as she became the face of numerous global advertising campaigns. Instead of using digital effects to hide her peeling skin, brands chose to celebrate her raw beauty, sparking a powerful movement that redefined mainstream aesthetics. Jayza Gary's journey holds meaning far beyond the dazzling achievements on the runway. She stands as a living symbol of diversity, offering powerful inspiration to those struggling with body image insecurities. Her message is clear: physical imperfections cannot limit human potential. Jayza's courage not only contributes to diversifying the beauty industry, but also encourages society to embrace all differences. Her presence is a strong testament that true beauty begins with self-worth. Isabella Springmull Tejada, a Guatemalan designer, is a powerful testament to the strength of passion. Born with Down syndrome, she was rejected by fashion schools due to medical barriers. Despite facing discrimination, her love for art, inherited from her grandmother, drove her to teach herself, starting by designing clothes for dolls. The doors that closed quickly turned into powerful catalysts. With unwavering determination, Isabella set out to break societal stereotypes, pursuing a professional creative path without relying on traditional academic support. A shining highlight in her career was the creation of the brand Down to X Jabel. The collections Isabella crafted seamlessly blend vibrant colors, traditional Guatemalan textiles, and modern silhouettes. Notably, she pioneered designs tailored to the body types of individuals with Down syndrome, addressing a significant gap in the fashion market. Thanks to this vision, Isabella made history as the first designer with Down syndrome to showcase her work at the prestigious London Fashion Week, propelling her name to global recognition. Beyond her dazzling successes, Isabella's influence spreads widely through her role as a social activist. Through the language of fashion, she continuously speaks out to protect the rights and celebrate the potential of the disabled community. Her art has shattered the stereotypical limits placed on individuals with Down syndrome. This miraculous rise story ignites hope for millions of families, affirming that biological imperfections cannot hinder greatness. Isabella is truly a great ambassador for inclusion without boundaries. Nagalam Haile was born in a poor remote village in Ethiopia, a country in Africa. Misfortune struck from the early months of her life when a giant vascular tumor suddenly appeared on her face. Due to a severe lack of medical resources in her area, the tumor continued to grow uncontrollably, pressing on her airways and threatening her life. Her disfigured appearance forced Nagalem into isolation, avoiding curious gazes. By the age of 5, this innocent girl found herself fragile and struggling against a near-death sentence without any available treatment. A miracle occurred when an American government official accidentally encountered Nagalem during a humanitarian mission. Moved by her dire situation, an international search for medical professionals was quickly launched. After a long flight to the United States, the young girl underwent a life-or-death surgery full of risks. Under the skilled hands of Dr. Weiner and a team of top specialists, the deformed tumor was safely removed after hours of intense operation. This major surgery not only saved her fading life, but also restored her appearance to a normal one. The medical miracle known as Nagalem Haile has become a powerful symbol of the strength of cross-border compassion. From a desperate child awaiting death, she now has the confidence to smile and embrace a bright future. This remarkable journey of resurrection has drawn global attention, highlighting the vital role of humanitarian networks in providing medical aid to impoverished nations. Beyond just a medical case, her story conveys a profound truth. Humanity's unity has the miraculous power to change destinies. Nagalem's story is not just a medical miracle, but also a testament to the power of kindness. If you also believe that every child deserves a future, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel so we can share more inspiring journeys like this one. Valeria Levitin was widely known as the thinnest woman in the world due to her severe battle with anorexia nervosa. This cruel illness not only stripped her of the vibrant physique of her youth, but also wreaked havoc on her physical health for decades. Despite facing immense pain and a body in decline, Valeria did not choose to hide from the harsh reality. Instead, she courageously used her tragic story as a powerful warning to society. In the final years of her life, Valeria actively participated in campaigns to raise awareness about the dangers of eating disorders. She traveled extensively sharing her painful experiences to prevent young girls from falling into the trap of harmful body image pressures. While her journey to fight against death ended with a heartbreaking loss, her spiritual legacy remains immense. Valeria's voice helped shift the media's perspective on unrealistic beauty standards. Hae-ah Lee, a South Korean pianist, was born with lobster syndrome, causing each of her hands to have only 2 fingers and her legs to develop incompletely. Despite seemingly insurmountable biological barriers, her mother was determined to expose her daughter to the piano from an early age, to strengthen her muscles. The initial training process was filled with tears and pain as she struggled to control the rigid piano keys with her imperfect hands. However, her love for music gradually transformed into an extraordinary driving force. Through relentless effort, Hae-ah Lee mastered incredibly complex classical pieces that even ordinary people would hesitate to attempt. She gradually conquered major international stages, delivering performances full of emotion and exquisite technique. Each piano key, struck by her unique hands, became not just music, but a hymn celebrating the power of the human will. This talented artist has shown the world that true passion always triumphs over physical limitations. Jose Arnulfo Castorena is a legendary disabled swimmer from Mexico whose remarkable athletic achievements have been a powerful source of inspiration. Born without his right arm and both legs, his childhood was filled with tragedy, losing his mother at an early age and facing rejection from those around him. However, instead of surrendering to fate, Castorena found freedom and absolute strength in the water. The swimming pool became the place where he rebuilt his life and forged an unbreakable will. On the International Paralympic stage, Castorena competed with a burning passion, continuously claiming prestigious gold medals in swimming. His unique skill of swimming with just one arm left both opponents and global audiences in awe. His resilience and determination allowed the athlete to rise above adversity, etching his name in the history of sports. This remarkable success serves as a powerful message about the extraordinary capabilities of the human spirit in the face of challenges. Gabriel Araujo is a shining star in the world of Brazilian parasports, known for his radiant smile and outstanding swimming achievements. Born with phocomelia, a medical condition that significantly shortens his limbs and severely limits his ability to perform ordinary movements, Gabriel faced immense challenges. However, the water opened up a completely new world for him, a place where his body was liberated from the constraints of gravity. He began swimming as a form of physical therapy and quickly revealed his rare innate talent. Gabriel's signature dolphin-like swimming style has allowed him to dominate the lanes at the Paralympic Games, bringing home countless gold medals for his country. His positive energy and confidence radiate constantly, drawing admiration from the international media. He competes not only for personal glory, but also with the mission to break down societal prejudices against people with disabilities. Gabriel is a living testament to using one's own limitations to create the most perfect version of oneself. If Gabriel's extraordinary perseverance has touched your heart, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel so we can spread more inspiring stories like this one. Because he competes not only for personal glory, but also with the mission to break down societal prejudices against people with disabilities. Gabriel is a living testament to using one's own limitations to create the most perfect version of oneself. Kenny Baker was a seasoned British actor who brought to life one of the most iconic characters in the history of global cinema. Born with a form of dwarfism, he endured a difficult childhood and performed in circus acts to make a living. His life changed when director George Lucas chose him for the role of the robot R2-D2 in the Star Wars franchise. Despite having to sit inside the cramped and hot metal shell of the robot, Kenny gave his all to the role. Through his skillful acting and nuanced mechanical movements, Kenny Baker brought R2-D2 to life, imbuing the robot with a range of emotions that made him beloved by millions of fans. Beyond the massive shadow of Star Wars, the actor left his mark on many other renowned films. Kenny Baker's lifetime dedication to the arts broke down the invisible barriers for actors with unique physical traits. His legacy on the silver screen will remain timeless. Vinicio Riva is an Italian man with a painful fate who has touched the hearts of millions worldwide. He suffers from the rare genetic disorder neurofibromatosis, which causes his body and face to be covered with numerous disfiguring nerve tumors. This condition not only causes persistent physical pain, but also subjected Vinicio to stigmatization and social rejection for most of his life. He often had to live in isolation to protect himself from hurtful words and glances. A miraculous turning point came in 2013 when he accidentally met Pope Francis at St. Peter's Square and received a warm, compassionate hug. This emotional moment was quickly captured by a camera and widely spread, becoming a powerful symbol of empathy and boundless acceptance. Although Vinicio has since passed away, his story continues to be a strong reminder to humanity about the power of love. He taught us to look beyond appearances and connect with the beauty of the soul. Megan Grannon is a passionate elementary school teacher and inspirational speaker, living with the rare form of dwarfism known as metatropic dysplasia. From the moment she was born, doctors gave her grim predictions about her chances of survival and growth. Despite her bones constantly changing and undergoing numerous painful surgeries, Megan remained resilient, growing up with an incredible spirit of optimism. She chose to pursue a career in education, confronting countless skeptical gazes from society head-on. In the classroom, Megan's small stature often gets lost among the crowd of students, but her positive energy fills the entire space. She uses her unique appearance to create dynamic lessons on diversity, compassion, and respect for individuals. Megan's teaching career has shattered narrow-minded prejudices about the capabilities of people with disabilities. Her unwavering journey lights a powerful flame of hope for those struggling with self-doubt. Elia Sophia is a talented and promising model who is courageously redefining the strict beauty standards in the modern fashion industry. What sets her apart uniquely is her unusually wide-set eyes, a feature due to a genetic trait. Rather than trying to hide or undergo cosmetic surgery to conform to the masses, Elia turned this characteristic into a powerful secret weapon. Her unconventional, almost ethereal beauty quickly caught the eye of many. Step by step, Elia has conquered prestigious fashion runways worldwide, confidently showcasing her icy demeanor and professional style through every magazine shoot. Her proud presence is a clear testament that beauty is never confined to a rigid golden ratio. The young model's journey to success strongly inspires others to embrace every natural curve and feature of their bodies. Elia Sophia is helping build a more diverse and inclusive fashion world. Amidst strict standards, do you support Elia's unique and bold individuality? Leave a heart in the comments and hit subscribe so we can together celebrate these one-of-a-kind beauties. The young model's journey to success has strongly inspired us to embrace and love every natural feature of our bodies. Kennedy Jordan Bromley, known as the Little Girl, was born in 2003 in Canada with a rare form of primordial dwarfism. At birth, she weighed only 1.1 kilograms and measured 28 centimeters, causing doctors to be extremely concerned about her chances of survival in the early days. However, through extraordinary determination and dedicated care, Kennedy defied all medical expectations and grew up surrounded by the love of her family. Despite her small size, she has always maintained an optimistic spirit, becoming a living testament to the strong will to survive. Kennedy's life is an inspiring journey, as she doesn't let physical limitations stop her from exploring the world around her. She attends school actively, participates in extracurricular activities like swimming and ice skating, and always strives to integrate confidently with the community. Kennedy's story is not just about a rare medical condition, but also a valuable lesson in acceptance and respect for differences in society. Through her everyday images full of determination, she has sparked motivation in millions, proving that true value lies in the soul. Jo Daimio is a living embodiment of the miraculous power of modern medicine and the unwavering fighting spirit of a person in the face of adversity. The life of this young American took a sudden turn after a horrific car accident, which left him with third-degree burns, covering 80% of his body. His fingers had to be amputated, and his face was so severely disfigured that it was unrecognizable. After countless life-saving reconstructive surgeries, Jo courageously decided to undergo a historic high-risk face transplant. After more than 23 hours of intense surgery, Jo Daimio became the first person in the world to successfully receive a face and double-hand transplant. His recovery process was a relentless battle with pain and grueling physical therapy sessions to help his brain adjust to the new limbs. With unyielding determination, he gradually regained his independence in daily life and confidently began a new chapter filled with light. Jo's story brings boundless hope to the world. Carter Blanchard, a young boy, once struggled with deep insecurities due to vitiligo, which caused white patches to appear on his skin. However, his life changed dramatically when he met Rowdy, a Labrador dog who had a similar condition. The unspoken bond between them helped Carter realize that beauty isn't about the perfection of skin tone. Instead of hiding from the gaze of strangers, he learned to accept and take pride in his unique appearance. Carter's story is a living testament to the power of connection, reminding us that our differences are what make us truly unique. Abby Solomon, with a body that seemingly never stores fat, lives with the extremely rare neonatal progeroid syndrome. Although her thin appearance often piques curiosity, this young woman possesses an admirable optimistic spirit and an unwavering determination. Abby doesn't view her condition as a barrier, but embraces it as part of her identity, spreading a message of self-respect. She dedicates her time to participating in medical research, hoping to help others in similar situations in the future. Through her radiant eyes, Abby proves that a person's value lies in their soul and their contributions to the community. Once famous for her goal of becoming the heaviest woman in the world, Donna Simpson sparked many debates about body image and societal standards. She challenged traditional beauty ideals by publicly sharing her life and diet choices on online platforms. Despite facing criticism regarding health concerns, Donna stood firm in her belief in the freedom to choose one's lifestyle and love one's body regardless of size. Her journey sparked deep discussions about body diversity in modern society. Donna reminds us of the importance of autonomy and the complexities of human psychology. After years of spending time and energy hiding her thick facial hair caused by a hormonal disorder, Rose Guile decided to make a bold move. She stopped shaving and let it grow naturally. This decision not only freed her from the constraints of rigid female beauty standards, but also helped her discover an unprecedented level of self-confidence. Rose now appears in public with her unique appearance, asserting that femininity is not defined by whether or not one has facial hair. She has become a symbol of freedom, encouraging women everywhere to courageously live authentically. Rose's beauty shines through her bravery in confronting societal prejudices. Her story has truly touched the hearts of millions. If you've also found inspiration in this courage, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel so we can spread more positive stories together. As a comedian, journalist, and renowned disability rights activist, Stella Young, used sharp humor to challenge society's pity-driven perceptions. She became famous for her stance against inspiration porn, where people with disabilities are used as tools to make able-bodied individuals feel better about themselves. Despite being in a wheelchair due to osteogenesis imperfecta brittle bone disease, Stella never allowed her circumstances to define the limits of her intellect and talents. Her speeches completely transformed the thinking of millions about equality and inclusion. Stella's legacy is a powerful affirmation of dignity and the right to be treated fairly. Television audiences of the 90s will certainly remember Chris Burke, the first actor with Down syndrome, to play a leading role in a TV series. Through his portrayal of Corky in Life Goes On, he shattered the barriers that separated people with disabilities from mainstream arts. Chris acted not only with instinct, but also with his heart, conveying the message that every individual has the potential to shine when given the opportunity. Beyond the screen, he actively worked with organizations, supporting people with disabilities, becoming an ambassador of hope. Chris's career is a shining chapter in the history of the fight for cultural diversity. Having fought a tough battle with bone cancer since childhood, Crystal Leanne Marshall had to accept losing part of her body to survive. However, this loss could not extinguish her passion for art and her desire to contribute. Crystal uses social media to share her recovery journey, turning scars and imperfections into powerful sources of inspiration. She does not play the victim, but chooses to be a warrior, always flashing a radiant smile in every frame. Crystal's story reminds us that while the body may suffer, the human spirit is immortal. Born with part of her brain outside her skull, Ania Todd became a medical miracle by defying the bleakest predictions from doctors. Despite undergoing multiple complex surgeries from the moment she was born, she grew up surrounded by the endless love of her family. Every developmental milestone for Ania, no matter how small, is a brilliant victory of her fierce vitality. Her story is not only about medicine, but also about unconditional love and faith in miracles. Ania is a symbol of hope, teaching us to cherish every precious moment of life. The history of Turkish medicine took a new turn when Ugur Akar became the first person in the country to undergo a successful full-face transplant. After a heartbreaking fire accident at birth, he lived for decades with scars that separated him from the outside world. This groundbreaking surgery not only recreated his appearance, but also revived a soul that had long been closed off. Now every time Ugur looks in the mirror, he sees not only a new face, but also the courage and everlasting hope within. His story is a symbol of the remarkable advancements in science and technology in healing both physical and emotional wounds. Alexei Goloborodko, born in Tula, Russia, is hailed as the man with the most flexible body in the world. From the age of 4, he began to showcase his innate talent and embarked on a rigorous training process. Thanks to his uniquely structured bones and decades of relentless training, Alexei can effortlessly bend his body at the most extraordinary angles. His ability to contort his spine in such an impressive way leaves audiences in awe. The greatest turning point in Alexei's artistic career came when he officially joined the prestigious Cirque du Soleil and became a shining star in the incredibly popular show Lucia. On this magnificent stage, he not only showcased his contortionist skills at the highest level, but also conveyed a deeply expressive artistic story through every fluid movement of his body. Even though he has reached the pinnacle of his career, he continues to train relentlessly. The journey of uncovering data about unique biological phenomena comes to a close, leaving us with an important question. Are you limiting your own potential? Clearly, when physical structure encounters barriers, mental strength is the key to unlocking unprecedented abilities. This is not just a story about medicine, but evidence of the evolution of the human spirit. What are your thoughts on this hypothesis? Please leave a comment below, hit like, share, and subscribe to continue following us on the next profiles.